Boxing is one of the sports that attracts millions of devotee fans from across the world. Women boxers have long lived in the shadow of their male counterparts, but that could change from 2012. The International Olympics Committee decided that women will now be allowed to box in the Olympics for the first time.
The fact that we're having females for the first time in Olympic boxing is a huge fillip for not only for amateur boxing worldwide, but to have it at 2012 in London in our own Olympics is a superb platform for female boxing.
Hannah Bihari, a female amateur boxer, is already training hard to get a slot in women boxing that makes its debut at the Olympics.
Oh, it's an amazing feeling, you know. It's like everything I've more or less wished for and wanted is finally coming true, you know. For the Olympics and the female boxer going towards that is the best feeling in the world, because I never knew that would happen. You know, I had the dream, but no one believed it would come true. And then last year in August, when the announcement came true, I was like, wow, that's going to be it, you know. And it's just the best feeling waking up every morning, knowing what I'm training for. You know, I wouldn't be out here if that wasn't there. So it's the best feeling in the world at the moment.
What do male boxers think of females competing in the Olympics? Chris Evangelou is a professional light welterweight boxer who trains with Hannah.
I think it's a great thing, to be honest. I mean, it's such a hard sport anyway. Why can't women do it as well? They're just as tough as men, I believe, because training with Hannah, you know, when we're sprinting, waking up in the morning, sparring, pad work, anything, she pushes me as well as I push her. So at the end of the day, just because it's women that's boxing doesn't mean it's anything less than men boxing. I've never really seen a better girl boxer, to be honest. She's tougher than some guys I know, and stronger than, and obviously she's going to find it harder because, you know, a lot of people have the mindset that women boxing isn't the same as men's boxing. But I've been around the world. I've been to LA, I've been to New York, I've been all around Europe, and the women are tough. Trust me, women are good, and I think she'll definitely make it to the 2012, definitely.
Paulo Mohongo is Hannah's trainer, and here's what he says about her preparations.
Yeah, I mean, she's strong, and you know, and I believe her that she can bring a gold medal, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But one of the problems facing the UK boxers gearing up for the Olympics is the shortfall of government funding.
Yeah, the funds are being reduced, or not. I don't think I'll get any funds until September time. So between then, I knew that was going to happen, so I prepared myself. And what I did is I started working as a boxing coach. So I'm now with a company called Active Planet, and they've been amazing. Like, they kind of sponsor me. So they give me a couple of hours a week and they pay me really, really good money. But without them being on my side, I'll be working full time trying to support my family and stuff. And plus my coach has been amazing, like helping me out with training fees and doing stuff like that.
While reports say there's a shortfall in funds, the Amateur Boxing Association says it is still supporting the boxers. A statement from Lee Murgatroyd, spokesperson for the Amateur Boxing Association.
The facts are that we put a submission to UK Sport to cover inflationary increases and the addition of a women's program. We were given £950,000. This was not as much as we had hoped. So we conducted a review of both the men and women's elite program to see where we could make savings. This has been done and both programs are underway.
But as most people celebrate the inclusion of female boxers in the Olympics, there is still the continued criticism by some charities and medical doctors about its physical impact. Headway Brain Injury Association is one such charity. Luke Griggs is the communications manager.
Well, the key difference between boxing and other sports that you mentioned, such as rugby and football and any other contact sport, is that boxing is the only sport that actively encourages participants to rain blows on each other's heads. The ultimate objective in boxing is to knock the opponent out, to knock him senseless, to damage him in that way. And other sports, such as rugby and football, they have rules in place to try and protect the head. There are rules of high tackling in rugby, for example, or people elbowing each other in football when they're going out for a header. These are rules in place to try and protect the participants, whereas again in boxing, the ultimate aim is to hit the person in the head and make them unconscious.
What does Hannah think of the dangers associated with the sport she engages in?
Yeah, because in anything in life there's a risk. For example, snowboarding. I'm going to go snowboarding. People said, oh my God, you're going to break your leg, you could break your neck. Rugby, come on, how many people and females have come out? You know, rugby, I wouldn't even go near it. I'm so scared as a boxer, I admit it. I don't want to go near rugby ball, I'm tiny. If I go running and I get rugby tackle, I can break my neck and spine. How many rugby players have I heard and read in the newspapers that have got spinal injuries, have died because of that, you know? Hockey, you can get a broken nose, etc. It's a possibility in any sport you take, you can get hurt. It's a fact whether you're going to live your life in the box and always be scared to take that chance, or you're going to take that chance. And I'm one of those people that likes to strive for the moment. If that does happen to me, there is a possibility, but hey, in boxing we learn the safety procedures, especially in amateur boxing, for example, and not a lot of people know this. As female boxers, we wear chest protection. You wear a head guard, which protects your head, and the scoring point is only this part of your body down here. So they're not allowed to hit you in the kidney. So behind the back, anything there, they get a warning or disqualification. As you know, your brain is in the back of your head. They're not allowed to hit you in the back of your head. If they hit you in the back of your head, it's a point deducted and disqualification in amateur boxing. The safety rules is so much in procedures. It's very, very highly unlikely you're going to get that injuries.
Regardless of any consequences, Hannah is ready to fight and bring UK the medal glory.
I want to be a gold medalist, bring home a gold medal to my home, to my mum, to my brother, to my family, to my coach, and then change people's lives and go for a world championship after that.